You can run, you can hide, heck, you can even pray. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your favorite sweaty savage, your boy Mikey Savage 21, bringing you another movie review. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the 2017 sci-fi horror film Alien Covenant, which is directed by Ridley Scott, and it's the sequel to the 2012 film Prometheus, and it stars Michael Fassbender, Katherine, Waterston, Billy Crudup, Danny McBride, Carmen, Ejogo, and Demián, Bichir. And it's basically following the crew of the ship, and they land on an uncharted planet before they make a terrifying discovery. And I saw this movie last night with all the early sweaties who wanted to go ahead and get in on it before the general public. And I gotta say, I loved the film. I thought it was real cool. This was a better step in the direction of Prometheus. It had a lot more action in it. It had more elements of horror and sci-fi within it. Like I said, this was just a general better movie, and I really was getting that Aliens vibe. And of course, also, if you did not see the prologue or the other little things that they had released, I would say go see those. Skip the trailers because the trailers really do give a lot of the movie away. But the prologue is something that you definitely want to check out. And then what happened to the character of David and Shaw's character, what exactly happened to them, that's also a good video to watch before you see these. And again, they were officially released on 20th Century Fox YouTube channel. And I'll make sure I'll have a link to those videos as well. But no, I love the film. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really neat. I love the concepts that introduced. Like I said, this film felt more to form like Alien and Aliens to an even more degree. And we got away from all the negative surrounding Prometheus, because one of the biggest things that a lot of people had, including myself, with Prometheus was we thought it was cool, but it wasn't that much action in it, and we really didn't see any form of aliens like we wanted to until maybe the third act of the film, towards the very end of the film after the credits went off. And so, of course, to us as fans, that's a letdown, because again, this is supposed to be a prequel to Alien, yet we have no aliens. And again, here we get a little bit of a backstory about what happened to Shaw, and what happened to David and Prometheus and the ship, and how they are trying to find the engineers and find their creators. And that ties into this movie with a group of colonists who are on the ship, and they're trying to find a new planet and start up a new home separate from, of course, Earth that we already currently live on. One of the things that I like that some of the characters loved is Danny McBride was saying how creepy it was looking out into space and everything. Some people see the vast beauty of space, but the way he said it is basically like, no, space is creepy because it's infinite and dark, and you don't know what is out there. I didn't know what to get out of this dark, twisted film, but I really got some genuine scares and some good character moments as well. Now, talking about some of the leads here, I loved Katherine Waterston. I thought she was a great replacement for again, for Naomi Rapace and her character of Dr. Shaw. In many ways they were alike, but in a lot of ways they were different. And you can also make the comparison between her and Ellen Ripley, because they almost seem alike but had subtle differences to them. Michael Fassbender, Walter, is always a credit, and then of course we got to see him reprise and play David, especially if you saw the prologue that I'm telling you guys to go watch, because it explains a lot from the end of Prometheus and what took place after that film that we didn't get to see on screen. Billy Crudup, of course, was a true man of faith here in this film, and I really resonated to him because, again, he's a man of faith who believes in the role of the Covenant as an act of destiny, and he has this contentious relationship with Daniels, and I like how he's just always open and trying to keep positive. He's trying to be a good captain, and this really is shown throughout the film. Now, he makes some very bad decisions, but at the end of the day, I feel like his character, he was really trying. Danny McBride, of course, is always a pleasure to see. Again, everybody came to play in this movie. I can say even James Franco came to play in this movie. It was a great movie, and I thought it was really fantastic, and I definitely say you guys should go check it out. As far as the score goes, this is where I'm going to get into some of the negatives for the score, and you'll understand why I'm giving it this score. But going ahead and giving you the score, I'm actually going to give this film a 6.5 out of a 10. And here's where some of my problems come to play. while I did like the new concept, I like how this had more action in it, had more horror in it, it still didn't do anything to revolutionize or change the game as far as the Alien franchise goes. I mean, again, it still didn't even offer up anything unique like it did in Aliens with the whole mercenary thing. It's like Ridley Scott still wanted to tell a long, compelling story like he did with Prometheus and introduce a lot of new concepts with these different alien creatures and how the engineers and how creators and how everything is tied into this franchise. But then he also is like, well, I want to give you lots of action as well. And so I felt at certain times the action sometimes felt a little jarring and didn't line up with certain scenes. But other than that, I thought it was a really great film. So a 6.5 is what I'm going to go with. But hey guys, have you seen Alien Covenant? Do you plan to check it out? Please post your thoughts down in the comment section below. Again, we're keeping this non-spoilers. Thank you as always for checking out the review. And as I always say, remember to become a savage, stay a savage, and peace out, y'all.